What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful, warm Wednesday, midweek Wednesday. Feels pretty good up there. Our spirits are lifted just because of that. And also because we're in the middle of the week now. Oh, wow. It looks like to me. Well, first of all, this is a double decker right here. Okay. This first one right here happened in Pembroke Pines, Florida. All right. And then the other one happened in Ontario, California, you know. And it was a bad day yesterday for, at least a lot of people. I'm going to just say it like that. As you guys can see in this first story right here, doorbell video captures moment plane crashes into a car near Miami, killing two. Okay. Out of that two, it was the little fella named Taylor Bishop. He was only 4 years old, and he was the victim of this plane crashing into the SUV as him and his mother was driving down the road. As you can see right here, let me bring it in a little closer, where the plane just before it crashed into, the SUV. Taylor Bishop, yeah, little fella. And he lost his life behind this, these people, that's actually flying these planes. I don't know what they doing. I don't know if a lot of them are even qualified to be flying planes. Okay. I don't know, but I know it's really wreaking havoc on the people below in some kind of ways. I just did a story, it was about a couple months back, where a plane wrecked into a house. You know what I mean? Then you had, was it 737 Boeing? I think it was 737 or 777, whichever one it was. Parts, the engine blew on the right wing, and parts just flew, like debris rained down, on the entire area that it was flying over. Praise the Most High, nobody got hurt that time, but these people need to take less. I mean, just take notes and just stay their asses out of these damn planes, And by the way, this particular plane right here is called a Beechcraft. Okay, Beechcraft. And I think Beechcraft planes are cursed. I really do believe Beechcraft planes are cursed. And the reason why I say that is because in 1967, Otis Redding, many of you know who Otis Redding is. That's the same plane that went down over the this river, I think it was, ocean, wherever it was, and killed him. It was called a Beechcraft, different numbers or whatever, but hey, it was still called a Beechcraft. Okay. Now let's get into this particular story right here. Then we'll go to the next one, with the fireworks exploding in Ontario, Canada. That was wild. It says here, a single engine plane crashed left, 2 dead and 2 others injured when it crashed into a car shortly after taking off Monday afternoon. The Beechcraft Bonanza took off shortly after 3 p.m. North Perry Airport in Pembroke Pines, Florida, located about 20 miles north of downtown Miami. The plane crashed in a residential neighborhood, police said. Video captured by a local resident doorbell camera showed the plane falling from the sky, where it struck a car as it was driving down the street. The plane then skidded down the street before bursting into flames, which spread down the road. 2 unidentified people who were in the plane died in the crash, NBC Miami reported. An adult and a child who were in the car were taken to a local hospital, according to NBC Miami. Their conditions were unknown. Annabelle Fernandez was nearby when the plane crashed and described the scene to NBC Miami. It goes on to say in conclusion here, we heard a tremendous noise and we went out and everybody was on fire. Everything was bad, Fernandez said. it got to a car. Well, it got to the car. It was a mother with her kid, and we don't know what happened to them. The fire rescue came and they got them. The Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board will investigate the crash. Okay. Wow, what a terrible day yesterday for the people that are involved in the incidents. You know what I'm saying? Especially, here in Pembroke, Florida. Pembroke Pines, Florida, that is. What a terrible day. Wow. And this little fella right here, let me show him to you. He's the one, Taylor Bishop, that is reported to have not survived the crash of that plane just coming out of the sky, out of nowhere, and just dropping on him. Message to all these wannabe pilots. If you don't know what you're doing, stay the hell out of these planes. And that was a private plane. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out of it. You're causing people their lives. Now to get into the next story. First of all, I want to say shout out to the sister Anne of Yah for sending me this particular story right here. Being that they were both disasters, I just decided to pair them together. Far as I'm concerned, in both of these stories, they was like careless acts. You see what I mean? It was the other words, these things could have been avoided. You know what I mean? They could have been avoided. Just like with this story right here, it says 2 killed in huge fireworks explosion that shook Ontario, California neighborhood. City of Ontario officials said it was believed there was a large cache of fireworks being stored at the home. You see what I'm saying? Just careless acts. Just not being careful of how you guys are doing things. Like for the last story, if you really can't fly and you only got 24 hours of a piloting time, as far as your classes went, or even, I don't know, 72 hours, however many, it take, don't get up there, man. I know you're anxious and want to fly and call yourself a pilot and all of that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But no, stay out them damn planes. Stay out them private planes. Those are the ones that's wreaking havoc the most. Don't nobody expect to be driving down the road and having a plane just drop out of the sky, on their car like that. That's not cool. That's a nightmare. But back to this story right here. Yeah, why the hell would you, store that many, that kind of, firework power? I'm saying fireworks. And as y'all seen, in the video, after the explosion happened, fireworks just started popping off. You know what I mean? Just popping off all over the damn neighborhood. Things like that shouldn't even be stored in a house. Number one. Now to get into this article right here, like I said, it happened in Ontario, California. Fireworks crew responded to an Ontario neighborhood Tuesday after a massive explosion caused by a large cache of fireworks killed 2 people and rattled the nearby homes. According to the Ontario Fire Department, multiple units were on the scene of a reported explosion in the area of San Antonio and Maple Avenue. Dan Bell with the City of Ontario said it was believed there was a large cache of fireworks being stored at the home. You see, you do not store fireworks, especially that much, in your house. That's just dangerous, as we see. Okay? Now to continue, Ontario Chief Gayick, I guess I'm going to pronounce his name right, but yeah, Gayick, who was on the scene and confirmed that a cache of professional grade fireworks exploded. It wasn't immediately clear what caused them to explode. Who knows? Spark, heat, probably the idiot who stored them. He could have lit them. Who knows, man? But 2 people lost their lives behind that. It goes on to say, though, it was reported that multiple paraphernalia, no, I'm used to seeing that word paraphernalia, that's peripheral, buildings were involved in the blast. One CBS LA employee who lives nearby, reported that his entire house shook and that there was smoke in the air from it. A Twitter user posted a video of the explosion, saying someone's fireworks stack went off and the interior shook our whole neighborhood. Okay. Let me see what this video. Let's check this one out. This is from another angle, from where the woman was standing. I guess she was standing in another section of the neighborhood. The first video we saw. I tell you, you know what? This kind of stuff right here, basically have you scared to live around people. You know what I mean? It can make you paranoid just driving down the road. You know what I'm saying? Because just like I said with the first story, planes just dropping out of the sky on a car, killing somebody, And then you got idiots like this storing huge amounts of fireworks in their home, okay? Go off anytime and you live nearby, you're going to be affected by that, The moral of the story is, with these two situations, do not leave the door open for chaos to enter. Because if you do, this is the results on any level of what it is. Take care. You know what I mean? Don't be so damn careless. That's what it all boils down to. Y'all tell me what y'all think about these two stories right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.